Hey guys! So on September 14th, Apple just released their new Apple event, launching a ton of new products with it. And in case you don't want to watch the full hour-long event, I'm going to give you a quick recap instead. So let's get to it. So starting off with the iPad, Apple unveiled their new 9th generation iPad, and it has some small updates, like a new A13 Bionic chip rather than the A12 Bionic chip from last year's iPad, which delivers a 20% better CPU, GPU, and neural engine, which gives you, well, the third best performance. It also has an improved 12 megapixel front camera with ultra wide, so yes, it supports center stage. If you don't know what center stage is, just click the card in the top right corner and skip to the part where I talk about it. And the new iPad still starts at the same $329, but instead of 32 gigabytes, it's been upgraded to 64 gigabytes. And for all you schools out there, it's $299. But for some reason, Apple gutted the gold color. I really don't know why they did that. And now for the iPad mini, it's had a completely new design, with an all-screen design with rounded corners, rectangular edges, a camera that sticks out so it's guaranteed to be scratched when you put it backside on a table, a flash, and Touch ID integrated into the side button. Although for some reason, Apple put the volume buttons on the top this time. But why? Anyways, it also comes in some new colors like space gray, starlight, pink, and my personal favorite, purple. The new iPad mini also has an upgraded 8.3-inch Liquid Retina display, so that was a nice upgrade. The new iPad mini also has the new A15 Bionic chip with a 40% faster CPU and a whopping 80% faster GPU, so you get the best performance in the littlest iPad. The new iPad mini also has 2 times faster machine learning in the new Neural Engine, which allows you to do things like translate a conversation in real time with the Translate app. The new iPad mini also has a new USB-C port with 10 times faster data transfers than Lightning, but that's not all for connections. The iPad mini also now supports 5G cellular with download speeds up to 3.5 gigabits per second with ideal conditions. The iPad mini also has an upgraded 12 megapixel back camera with an f1.8 aperture, so you get much better photos than the previous iPad mini. And hey, you can even record in a whopping 4K resolution with the back camera, so that was a really nice upgrade. And for the front camera, the iPad mini now has a 12 megapixel ultra-wide front camera, which, you know what that means, center stage is now on the iPad mini. And there's also new upgraded stereo speakers when the iPad mini's in landscape mode. And remember when I said there was rectangular edges on the iPad mini? Well, you know what that means, 2nd gen Apple Pencil support. The iPad mini starts at $499 rather than $399 from last year's iPad mini. And yeah, that's pretty much all to say. Apple Watch time! And yes, the Apple Watch Series 7 is out, and Apple really shrunk the bezels this time with 20% more screen area than Series 6 and 40% more thinner borders than Series 6. And the screen is so big on the Series 7 that it extends off the screen. The Series 7 can also fit 50% more text on screen than Series 6, which makes for less scrolling. And Apple was so confident in the new display that they added the whole damn keyboard. And that's not gonna make people mad to type on. But they also have swipe to type with it, so thanks. The Series 7 is also more durable, with a new crack-resistant display and dust resistance, so you could take it anywhere you go without it getting damaged, especially now in dusty environments. The Series 7 also charges 33% faster than Series 6, and with a new charging architecture and fast charging with new USB-C cables, it now just takes 45 minutes to get from 0% to 80% of battery, which is good when you're in a rush. The Series 7 also comes in Midnight, Starlight, Green, Blue, and the beautiful Product Red for the aluminum models. And then it comes in silver, graphite, and gold for the stainless steel models, and then natural and space black for the titanium models. And as tradition, all existing Apple Watch bands are compatible with the new Apple Watch Series 7, and the Series 7 will also be starting at $399. But now for the big one, the iPhone 13. The new iPhone 13 has a new diagonal camera layout, so it's more ugly. But don't worry, you'll get used to it. Although it does come in 5 new colors like pink, Blue, Midnight, Starlight, and Product Red. And Apple actually shrunk the notch. Can you believe it? And the notch itself is 20% smaller than the previous iPhone 12's notch, which means that you get more screen area. And even though the previous iPhone 12 mini didn't didn't really sell well, Apple still kept on going and released the iPhone 13 mini along with the iPhone 13. The new iPhone 13 also has an improved Super Retina XDR display with a 28% brighter screen, which is good when you're in really sunny environments and you're just trying to see what the heck is on your screen. And just like the new iPad mini, the iPhone 13 has the A15 Bionic chip with a new 6-core CPU along with 2 high-performance cores and 4 high-efficiency cores, which allow for better things like dictation. The A15 Bionic is also 50% faster than the competition, and it also has a new 4-core GPU, so you get the best graphics, especially with gaming, and along with 30% faster graphics than the competition. The A15 Bionic also has a new 16-core neural engine, so you get better machine learning, like when using live text in iOS 15. The iPhone 13 also has a new 12-megapixel wide camera, which has 47% more light gathering, and if you didn't know, the iPhone 12 Pro Max had a technology called Sensor Shift Optical Image Stabilization, which allowed for amazing, image stabilization, and now it's on the iPhone 13 and the iPhone 13 mini. The iPhone 13 also has a new 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera, which reveals more dark areas than the previous ultra-wide camera on the iPhone 12. The new iPhone 13 also has a new feature for video called Cinematic Mode. Cinematic Mode is a new video mode that lets you capture movie-like videos on your iPhone. Here's one example of how it works. Let's say you have 2 people in the same frame, right? So if the person closer to the camera, let's say, turns their head towards the person in the background, the iPhone 13's camera is now smart enough to determine that the person in the front is turning their head to the person in the background and will automatically focus, to the background. And when the person in the front turns their head back, the iPhone's focus does as well. Although, if you still want to focus on a subject manually, you can still do that in cinematic mode. And for the true movie filming experience, cinematic mode can shoot in Dolby Vision HDR. The new iPhone 13 mini also has 1.5 more hours of battery life than the iPhone 12 mini, which is good to know in case I upgrade. I just got my iPhone anyways, and the iPhone 13 has 2.5 more hours of battery life than the iPhone 12. The iPhone 13 also comes in a variety of new leather cases, silicone cases, and a new clear case. Apple also has a new MagSafe wallet which has Find My built in, just in case you lose it. Apple, the MagSafe wallet was already $80. Now with the Find My technology, you're gonna have to add chipsets and batteries, which means it's gonna cost more. Sorry for the rant, but the new iPhone 13 mini will start at the same $699 and the iPhone 13 will also start at the same $799. But instead of 64 gigs of storage, it's been upgraded to 128 gigs of storage with a new 512 gig option. And now for the even bigger one, the iPhone 13 Pro. The new iPhone 13 Pro comes in graphite, gold, silver, and a new Sierra Blue. The new iPhone 13 Pro has a different version of the A15 Bionic chip with a new 5-core GPU with 50% faster graphics than the competition, so you get the best graphics for whatever you're doing. The new iPhone 13 Pro also has a new technology in the display called ProMotion, which allows the display to go from 10 Hz to 120 Hz, and it even knows when you need it and when you don't need it. Like, for example, if you're watching a video, it'll be at 30 Hz. If you're scrolling, it'll be at 120 Hz. If the screen is doing absolutely nothing, it'll be at 10 Hz. So it preserves you more battery when you're not using it. The new iPhone 13 Pro also has a new 77mm telephoto camera with 3x optical zoom, a new ultra-wide camera with a new f1.8 aperture and up to 92% improvement in low light, and a new wide camera with a larger f1.5 aperture and 1.9 micron pixels. The new ultra-wide camera also has a macro camera built in, so you can get close on your subject and really see the detail. The new iPhone 13 Pro also has a new feature in the camera app called Photographic Styles, which makes the images look like they've been edited, but in real time. Pretty impressive. The new iPhone 13 Pro can now record in ProRes video. And if you don't know what ProRes video is, it's pretty much a really high quality video format by Apple that's used in many commercials. Okay, so first, Dolby Vision on the iPhone 12. Now this? Wow, this really is the best camera ever. The new iPhone 13 Pro's battery lasts 1.5 hours longer than the iPhone 12 Pro, and the iPhone 13 Pro Max lasts 2.5 hours longer than the iPhone 12 Pro Max. The new iPhone 13 Pro starts at the same $999, and the iPhone 13 Pro Max also starts at the same $1,099. The new iPhone 13 Pro also has a new 1TB size option, so you'll have storage for life. So, that's the end of my quick recap of the new Apple event. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to comment if you're gonna buy any of the stuff Apple announced. like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!